Hey tubers, had some problems with a snowmobile clutch earlier today. Went to Royal Distributing like twice this weekend. Got the wrong puller each time. Obviously I went on YouTube and checked out some stuff, and guys were putting water in here and putting water in there and turning the sleds on their side and using the hydraulic pressure to push it off. Back in the day, I've used grease to get out pilot bushings in cars, the ends of crankshafts. So if you don't want to flip your sled on its side, we'll pretend this engine is in a snowmobile. Got my handy dandy grease gun. I got real cheap grease at the hardware store. It was like $1.79 for a tube. I'm gonna fill the hole with grease, which I already have. As long as the threads are the same as the outside of your clutch, you put it in, you give it a start. I can already feel the pressure, hydraulic pressure on it. So it started there. I'm gonna take a bungee cord because I don't want this sucker to get away on me and fall on the ground and smash the aluminum. You could probably use a rope, probably use something else. I'm just going to use a bungee cord just so it stays with the machine and doesn't fall on the ground and smash. So I've got that full of grease. I'm now putting my threads in. I've got my wrench ready to go. You can do this with water, but you got to put Teflon tape on the threads. I'm doing it with grease. You don't need to put Teflon tape on the threads. I might need to add more grease actually. Doesn't seem like it's got enough resistance here. I believe I am going to have to add more grease because I'll be running out of threads here shortly. Okay, so I am going to have to add more grease, no big deal. Like I said, got a whole tube of it at the hardware store for, I forget, $1.79. It's just cheap crap grease. No point in using the good polyurea John Deere grease or something on this because you got to clean it all up afterwards. So you can use any bolt. I happen to be using half of a two-piece puller. But you can use any bolt. So I'm going to fill it back up again. It's a little messy, but hey, I'm a messy guy. Again, the bungee cord's not holding it from turning, it's just holding it holding it for when it does pop off, that it doesn't take off on the floor and smash. And there you go. Bungee cord saved it from smashing on the floor. It is off. Take a little bit of brake clean to clean it up. But now you can put it on the bench and work on it. So there's my tiny little bit of knowledge I've shared with you today. Have a good day, guys.